Recently, ARPA-E, I was also delighted to see ARPA-E, the new DOE agency chartered to fund breakthrough ideas and led by LBL's Arun Majumdar, has made its first couple rounds of grants. Again, that's a great start. And there's a large conference this week happening in DC focused on ARPA-E and innovation around energy. But it's only a start. And I hope that all of you, in addition to the great innovation that you're doing, the science, the engineering, will do your part to help convince our leaders in Washington to follow up that down payment represented by ARPA-E's initial budget with very substantial and sustained investment. So I'm fundamentally an optimist. I think that Google, when I walk around campus there, it's hard not to feel energized, kind of like here. There's an enormous amount of positive energy and excitement and people trying new things. I believe we can make enormous progress on these issues through basic science, through engineering innovation, but only if we choose to invest. We can't do it on the cheap. We need to invest broadly. We need to expect many of the things we try to fail. That's likely to be true for a problem this big of many of the technological things we try. It's also likely to be true of many of the policy mechanisms that we try, because we're trying to affect the entire energy economy of the world. And we may think we have the right lever, but if we're wrong, then we've made a huge mistake. So one final point I'd like to make, and this comes from my experience the last 4 years at Google, as I've learned about the company and its culture. In the past, I've not been a big fan, and in fact, pretty much the opposite of mission statements for companies. Many companies have mission statements that say they want to be the market leader, have the best-selling product. GM had mission statements like that, and it didn't work out so well for them. These are what a software engineer would call a no-op. They mean nothing other than the company wants to be successful. And show me a company that doesn't want to be successful. I don't know of any. So what is the company's mission other than to make its stockholders rich? Does it even have one? Does it have a goal other than just making a lot of money? At Google, the contrast is really remarkable. We have a mission statement that's very clear. It filters down to everyone in the company to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. And every one of those words matters and actually affects what the company does, and it affects decisions that everyone makes. Our mission isn't to be the leading search engine. It's not even to be a search engine, even though that's a lot of what we do, right? And it probably will be for a long time to come. That's not our mission. Our mission is to organize the world's information. And I think when you think about work you're doing in the energy field, it's really important to think about what your mission is. So 10 years ago, or maybe 15, the internet was difficult to navigate. Cell phones were a luxury and unreliable. Music came on CDs. Anybody remember those? No. Yeah, a lot of people here probably don't. My kids don't. You took pictures with 35mm film cameras and you couldn't see them until weeks later when you had them developed. And only governments had access to high-quality aerial imagery. Now we have 3G iPhones and Android phones. We've got Google Earth, we've got lots of other companies and technologies doing similar things, more amazing innovations to come in 10 or 15 years. So can we do the same in energy? There are still power plants operating today that Thomas Edison saw with his own eyes. And he's been dead a long time. If he were to tour our electrical grid, he'd recognize that too. The past does not have to be prologue in energy. Life cycles, timelines in the energy field tend to be very long, but they don't have to be very long. So can we make our energy system unrecognizable in, say, the next 10 years, or at most the next 20? I think we can, but I think we need a very clear mission. We need it for companies, and for policy, and for researchers. We need to aim really high, and we need to keep our eyes very squarely on the ball. Thank you.